¿Por qué no me llegó el correo, weón? Ya llegó acá.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here. My name is Kate Walker. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory.
I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Where can I reach him?
Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XC2000. My common name is Oscar.
You said you were a train engineer?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted updates. I wanted results.
Hey, please!
Olivia, tell me what's going on. I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew.
Are you leaving us, Kate Walker?
And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
Take me to Syberia, Kate Walker.
I promise, Hans Vorarlberg.
What news have you got? Kate Walker's gone, far away, into another world.
It was really a beautiful voyage. Now it is time to say goodbye.
Oscar!
I'm afraid she's too far gone. We're losing her. She ain't gonna be coming back.
3 months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Syberia. Born in New York in the United States. Walker. Kate Walker. She is very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause.
How did I end up here?
We Yukos migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
Miss Walker, the Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
I'm not going back to New York with you.
It's a long journey, a very special journey.
Pero ya dejamos establecido que es su doble. Chucha, no veo, weón. Tanto cable que tengo acá, ¿no? El play está cagando. Está cada día más lento. Oh, qué mal.
The room was ransacked and pillaged. During a pogrom of the Brown Shadow, I guess. God, I hope Dana was away that day. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. No doubt about it. This must have been Dana's room.
Yo corrí la cama, ¿está corrida la cama o no? A ver. Ahí está el diploma.
It's from the Music Academy.
Acá habíamos quedado.
Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma.
Es la B, pues bueno. La tengo anotada acá. ¿Por qué no me voy a ir? Ya. Pero ¿cómo empujo la cama?
It's a Diffx cheered. X1. Hola, Peck Big Toffee.
Oh, no lo vi, no tengo el chat abierto. Hola, Adi, ¿qué tal? Seguimos intentando el juego. Cada día más difícil. Concha tu madre. A ver qué estoy haciendo. ¿Cómo está el último día del año? Hay que irse a... Eso. Después hay que irse a... Eso. No, mentira. Hay que irse a la B. A la B o la nota. A la B. Después hay que irse a... Está con raya. Después hay que irse al punto, que era el que yo tenía, y después hay que irse a la nota. No, mierda. La nota. Ahí está.
I could swear I found the right combination. What else could I set on the wheels in addition to the symbols?
Ah, llegó 10 horas después. Es una media nota. Debería sonar, bueno. ¿Dónde?
Now's not the right time to leave.
Los puzzles de este juego están, pero... No tengo el chat abierto, así que no veo. Pero hoy jugaré todo el día.
I'm sure there's more stuff to find in here. There must be.
I have to keep looking.
A ver. Dame una hueá por acá. Dame una hueá por acá. ¿Corrí la cama o no? No me acuerdo. Vamos a ver. No. Hay un dibujo. Ahí está.
It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
1, 2, 3, 0. 1, 2, 0. 1. Pero está bien, pues, weón. Me falta buscar un documento. En el diario. Parece que me equivoqué, man. ¿Por qué no me funciona?
It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. It's blocking it. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Ese era amarillo. Puta, otra vez, man. ¿Qué me falta? Qué difícil la cagada, weón. Ya, ahí sí.
It won't open.
Conche tu madre.
I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Este no está.
It won't open, and yet I'm pretty sure the combination of symbols is right. There must be something else to set with the wheels.
Sí, si acá hay algo que no... Acá hay algo que no pega ni junto, weón. Ahí. Ahí debería ser. Bien, conchetumare. ¡Oh! ¡Ay, qué costó la weá, weón! En el espejo.
This was written not long after her time at the refuge. A letter from Leon. So he did write back to Dana after the expedition left Kantar, the capital of Baltayar.
Leon es el griego con el que
The
se
High
fue.
Plateau of Baltayar, October 25th, 1937. My darling Edelweiss.
I hate myself for not sending you news more often, and for not being able to receive news of you. I find myself now where probably no other modern-day human has ever ventured before. I regret to inform you that I won't be able to go back to Europe with my fellow survivors.
Puta que me hizo sufrir, weón.
Something bad happened during the expedition. I, no doubt, am partly to blame. Nevertheless, I would like you to know my version of the events. After hard days of hiking, we set up our base camp on the threshold of a high valley where rhododendrons grew. All the witnesses seemed to concur. This was where the Gorun, the famous man of the mountains, was most frequently sighted. many long weeks, we explored without success every valley and mountain surrounding the camp. Autumn was approaching, the rivers started to freeze at the edges, and the prospect of having to head back with nothing for our toil was becoming more and more apparent. The joyful banter of the first weeks was no more. The men were becoming moody and tense. Especially our chief, Reinhard Berger.
¿Por qué no me aparecen a mí las notificaciones en el teléfono? Este era el novio de la niña, de Dana, en el tiempo de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Partieron en una expedición a buscar el eslabón perdido. Comparan todo, floro, todo lo cual.
Up we get, Leon. Another day on a wild goose chase. I'd better get kitted up before going out. Horst has already left. The scolding that Berger gave them yesterday about their lack of results in tracking down the Gorons really got to him. Must remember to fill it up before I leave the camp. I ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag. I'm so glad Junta lent it to me. I was able to take wonderful pictures behind Berger's back. I'm so glad Junta lent it to me. I was able to take wonderful pictures behind Berger's back. The letters I got from Dana before leaving Kantar with the expedition. Hope I can get back to sketching the valley, but with Berger putting on the pressure at the moment, I doubt it. These biscuits don't compare with old Gustav's cooking, but at least they fill you up. These biscuits don't compare with old Gustav's cooking, but at least they fill you up.
Tres veces. 1, 2, 3. Tres veces.
All those books. Only Horst could cot about works of anthropology beyond the frontiers of the known world. The march of science knows no bounds for him. Goethe's Faust. One of Junta's posh friends, Murnau, if I remember rightly, turned it into a film about 10 years ago. I think the poor chap's dead now, though. Sauer's thesis. From what I understand, he accepted to work for the Brown Shadow because they were the only ones who would finance his research. What a waste. I should take my gear before going out. I ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag. No chance of me venturing into the mountain without that.
Oh, I be going.
Better get going before.
Do you know what time it is?
Time to be heading out?
Enough! You couldn't care less whether we find the Gorons or not, could you?
No, I don't know.
Well, mark my words, Cobatis. You'd better change your bloody attitude.
The day's only just bloody breaking.
I couldn't give a damn. Everyone has already started except you. So you just get your butt upstream and help Sauer carry out his research. The idiot is capable of getting himself lost again.
And if I refuse, what are you going to do about it? Is the bookworm about to turn nasty, huh?
Rest assured, Cobatis, I have no desire for an idiotic fistfight. If you prefer drawing silly romantic sketches instead of helping poor Sauer, who's probably already lost, that's up to you. But for me, I intend to refer the matter to Herr Hurst. And then we'll see what the Brown Shadow does with your little waitress friend.
You watch it, Burger.
Yo los dejo botar, me voy, güey.
Poor animal. Burger's gone out of his mind with this search for the abominable snowman of his. With this, I'll be able to venture out for as long as it takes to find Sauer.
Yo me voy. Yo mato y me voy.
Not what you'd call cute, this Gorun. Just as well they haven't found it yet.
Sí, pesado el weón. Yo le mando a la chucha. Yo lo dejo botado y me voy, weón. ¿Qué se cree, Julio? Pesado el weón. Me voy también.
Can't have been easy for Bauer to leave his daughter just after she was born.
Nadie lo obligó.
This medal must belong to Bauer. He must have left it behind when he turned in for the night.
Pero no entiende nada.
Bauer's daughter. I sometimes forget I'm not the only one who left behind someone dear back across the mountains.
Es cosa
The mountain's dangerous and we're prepared for the worst. I only hope we don't have to use it.
Look, can't you see I'm busy? I hope you're not thinking of going inside my tent, Cobatis.
Better get going. Anyone there? Looks like someone's left their gear over there. Better check it out. Stopping to read in the middle of the wilds. That's sour all over.
Encontró al eslabón perdido.
One of us must have stayed here. For a rest, maybe? Whoever it belongs to must have left in a hurry to have left it behind. One of the scientists must have stopped for a rest here. Most probably Sour. But what made him leave in such a hurry that he left behind all his gear? I'd better have a look around to find out what happened here. What on earth is that? That mark must be what caused Sour to stop and rest for a while. I'd better head out and try to find him to clarify the situation. What on earth is that? That mark must be what caused Sour to stop and rest for a while. I'd better head out and try to find him to clarify the situation. What in God's...
Está temblando el control, algo pasa.
Sour? What in the world?
Shh! Look what I found.
No.
Is that a go room? Yes, it's a go room. I heard him cry as I was taking a break near the path. Hurry, we must go fetch the others.
You go. He looks injured. I'd better stay and try and reach him before the current carries him away.
Right, Leon. Okay. But don't lose him.
Encontraron el eslabón perdido.
All right, little fella. Don't move. I'm coming to get you. Current's too strong to swim across. Better find another way. The trunk isn't very thick.
El medio manchete, weón. Como no escucha bien. con el machete. Va a salir corriendo, como tiembla. Yo escucho esa weá y me voy, ¿cómo se va a quedar ahí?
Easy, Leon. Now's not the time to get a dunking.
No. Sería el eslabón perdido, weón.
Take it easy. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to look at your wound.
¿Te parece a mí, weón?
What can I give him to show I mean no ill? There you go. Good boy. It's all right. Don't be afraid. You're all right, fella. Good boy. Eat up, fella.
Tiene 5 dedos. Oh, me quiso. Ah, le mandó a la chucha. Ah, no, se lo comió.
It's good, isn't it?
Está muy dura.
Leg broken. I just want to look at it, all right? Look, little fella. If you let me see your wound, you can have another biscuit later, yes?
Como cabeza. No, que grite. Como en el planeta los simios.
It's broken, all right. Must be very painful. You're a brave boy. If I could clean the wound and brace your leg, we should be able to get you back to camp and make it better. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just be patient, little fella. I'll be right back. They're straight enough to help get the Gorun back to camp. They're straight enough to help get the Gorun back to camp. The Gorun might become anxious if I leave now. There must be something around here I can use to take care of him.
Hay una piedra. Ahí.
That mark, judging by the shape, must have been made by the Gorun, probably before he got injured. I wonder what it means.
Y van a llegar millones de eslabones perdidos.
The Gorun might become anxious if I leave now. There must be something around here I can use to take care of him. I could use those creepers to tie up the Gorun's splint. They seem to be stuck. They should do fine to hold the Goran splint together. Here we go, fella. This is going to sting a little. There, wasn't so bad, was it?
La gente buena todavía en el mundo. ¿Qué tal conmigo?
Now we just need to find a way to get you back across.
¿Escribe?
Hey! Did you do that, little fella? Well, better drawing than talking, huh? Now we just have to wait for the others.
Oh, no me di cuenta cómo cruzaron. Me quedé pensando. A ver, veamos qué hacen. Está triste.
Huh? Ah! You want another biscuit?
It's a
You
bit
learn
cheer. X1. Ya puedes ver el chat. O solamente los bits.
No, ya puedo ver el chat ya. Pero estoy pegado, me cuesta todavía. Pero están bonitos los bits.
It was a young specimen, my darling Dana. Almost like a child. And as soon as we made eye contact, I knew this was a creature endowed with reason.
Y van a llegar los otros huevones y lo van a encerrar y lo van a tratar mal.
When my companions joined me, I immediately sensed we did not share the same point of view. They seemed blinded by the discovery. They couldn't see the individual.
Hay que tratar. Tiene que ser como cabeza. Por eso está bueno.
It was clear the young Goran wasn't a person in their eyes, just a subject for study. In their excitement, they seemed to lose all common sense.
Eso pasó cuando nos colonizaron también. Los españoles nos veían así.
What is wrong with it? Fruit! Have some fruit!
You shut him up in a cage! What do you expect? He's frightened!
Shut it up, or I'm going to gag it. What's that?
Nos van a atacar, lógico.
Must be the Goran's mother. No. If we give it back, she'll probably leave.
And deprive us of an adult specimen, you bad. All right, Mama.
Look at the size of her burger. Wound her, and we'll never get her back alive.
Who said we needed her alive? They can't all be live specimens, can they?
No!
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Burger, but I couldn't let you shoot them.
¿La mató?
Reinhardt, you all right? But he's killed Burger. Bauer, wait. You saw. It was an accident. He was going to kill the Goran, sir. I had no intention to...
Shut it, assassin!
Cagó.
My head.
Me llegan notificaciones de todo menos de lo que...
Oh dear Lord, Burger. I'm sorry. I never meant to...
I'll bring him some soup. We can't let him starve to death.
Bastard doesn't deserve food.
Typical Horst, eh? Always the good Samaritan.
Aren't you afraid I was going to run for it?
They intend to hand you over to the authorities in Kantar for the murder of Reinhard Berger.
Convenient for them.
Well, that's not how it's going to be. I don't agree with what you did. But you don't deserve what Bauer and Jaeger intend for you. You must pretend to be tied up. Wait for them to fall asleep. Then take your gear and get as far away from here as possible. Hear me?
Yes, but what? So there you have the full story, my darling Dana. I don't know what will become of me, where my escape will lead me over the coming weeks, or what my life of a murderer on the run will be like.
Sí, tiene... No, este juego, bueno, está en YouTube para que lo estoy subiendo. Syberia, para que lo podáis ver como película.
But always remember that my love for you is as strong as ever, and that my greatest desire is to hold you in my arms. I love you more than anything in the world. Leon, your Highland painter.
Dana! Oh my goodness! Dana! What's wrong, Puppet? Lena, come, quick!
¿Qué le pasó? Ah, de veras que tosía, tuberculoso.
Dear Diary, so much has happened since I received Leon's letter a few days ago. I'm slowly recovering. Today, Papa and Mama told me that I was going to leave for a while. I'll explain what's going on, but I don't know where to begin. I need to gather my thoughts as I finish packing my suitcase.
Está enferma, entonces como están en invierno. ¿Está embarazada?
As I said, dear diary, I'm leaving tomorrow. Papa and Mama are sending me to a sanatorium out of town for a few months. They say it's for continuing my convalescence. In other words, to send me and my secret away from prying eyes. My parents have accepted the offer from their longtime friends, the Zimmers, to pay for my hospitalization at the sanatorium.
¿Por qué está enferma?
The Zimmers said it was in the name of their long friendship with Papa and Mama. But I think they feel bad that they can afford to flee Wagen in the Brown Shadow, whereas Mama and Papa can't.
Ya está enferma.
The ideal summer and winter resort in the most picturesque and enchanting spot looking over the River Dombra. Well, let's hope that's true.
La llevaron a una clínica. Es como un lugar. La llevaron a un hospital. Pero no porque está loca, sino porque está enferma. Yo creo que tiene tuberculosis. Dana Rose.
Come on, Dana. There were enough tears already. I was planning to give up all my old toys and dolls. But now I guess I'm going to need them in a few years. The medication to treat my cough. Mama is forcing me to take it again since I collapsed after getting Leon's letter. I should pack it.
Tiene tuberculosis. ¿Qué dije?
I need to finish packing my suitcase before we say goodbye, dear diary. I can't believe Leon is on the run, all alone in those mountains in the middle of winter.
Otherwise.
That scientist I met at the refuge, Horst Sauer, he brought me the letter after his return from Baltayar.
Más encima anda sin zapatos y está enferma, weón. Tenéis tuberculosis, está nevando y andáis sin zapatos, weón. ¿Cómo no te vas a enfermar?
I'll put you away in there as soon as I'm done, dear diary. Better to keep you safe than risking to lose you where I'm going.
Ahí es donde dejó lo que tuvimos que ver recién. Esa clave es de ese baúl.
Poor Papa and Mama. They were devastated when the doctor they called after I collapsed discovered my secret. That secret I dared not speak about to anyone. Not even you, dear diary. Now I can tell you. I'm pregnant, dear diary. Leon is the father. There were a lot of tears and screams when the doctor told Papa and Mama. But they finally decided to pretend that the baby will be the foster child of a missing relative. I know everyone expects me to feel guilty, but I can't help thinking of names. If it's a boy, of course it'll be Leon, to bring his father good luck. And if it's a girl, I think I'll call her Anna.
Y que en esos tiempos, si no estabas casado,
Mama says Leon is nothing but an unscrupulous adventurer who took advantage of an innocent girl, but I know it's not true. Papa looks 10 years older since he learned of my pregnancy, but what seems to have affected him the most was to ask Herr Zimmer for help. I'll take all those souvenirs with me. I just need to find space for them in my suitcase. Well, that should be it. All I need to do now is to conclude my diary entry and hide it somewhere safe with Leon's letter. I'll put you away in there as soon as I'm done, dear diary. Better to keep you safe than risking to lose you where I'm going. Now you know everything, dear diary. It is now, I guess, the time to say goodbye for a while. All I can hope now is that Leon will survive winter in those faraway mountains, and that he will find a way to come home and clear his name. We will wait until then, me and the baby.
Me and the baby?
Do you still think there might be a family connection between you, Kate Walker?
Well, all I know is that my family on my mother's side came from Europe. Well, like a lot of New Yorkers, right? I don't know from where exactly, but... And then there's the music box my mother left me, which it turns out plays the Vaughan anthem. I mean, it all seems so magical. Almost like destinies at play.
Or a coincidence, Kate Walker. The law of coincidences states that the more an individual is liable to believe in coincidences, the more coincidences happen to them.
But then there's the fact, Oscar, that everyone keeps telling me Dana and I look so much alike.
What do you plan on doing now, Kate Walker?
According to the diary, Dana left for a sanatorium outside of town. The records might tell what became of her and her baby. But before we go, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it, Kate Walker?
The pogrom that Frau Heigl told us about, the one during which the house and the neighborhood were ransacked, happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. Dana said that she was leaving for the sanatorium for a few months at the end of 1937.
Indeed, Kate Walker. So it is very likely she was safe and sound over there when the pogrom occurred.
Yes. But what if she was home with her baby? I need to be sure before we leave for the sanitarium, Oscar. We need to search the neighborhood for more evidence.
All right, Kate Walker. Where you lead, I will follow. As long as you don't forget your bag.
Trust me, Oscar. You're the only friend I've got right now. I ain't losing you. Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed, Frank Hoss, that member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. But the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
We're getting close, but it's not enough to draw conclusions yet. So, according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications.
Ah, y ahora sí. Es que estaba... Al final, al parecer, el personaje es hija, fue hija de la vieja que tenía, de la niña que tenía tuberculosis. Entonces yo lo que decía era que al final lo que pasó fue que, claro, porque ella fue a buscar esa foto, no sabía que era su mamá. Para estar metida, estaba presa en un lugar que tenía que ver con la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Ahí encontró la foto y dijo, voy a ver quién es. Y era la mamá de ella, al parecer. Entonces, como está con tuberculosis, la pata pelada y embarazada, se la llevaron a un hospital. Y ahora, en el presente, está buscando
That's a
el
good clue,
hospital.
I guess, but I need to find more.
Entonces ella está en el presente, en el año 2000. Está en el presente y descubrió que la niña era su mamá, al parecer. A la niña se la llevaron al hospital por la tuberculosis y ella está siguiendo las pistas en el tiempo presente. Sí, ese pañuelo que encontró.
Anna's initials.
We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
It's like we've gone through a looking glass.
I do not understand, Kate Walker.
Forget it. I don't know what I'm saying.
If you say so, Kate Walker.
Y ella anda con ese... es como un robot, pero en el juego anterior, porque está el número 3 y este es como otra historia, era como una persona, como un robot persona que se metió.
We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
Y en los tiempos de la niña con tuberculosis era la Segunda Guerra Mundial, donde los alemanes perseguían a los judíos. Pues acá no le dan ese nombre, pero era el tiempo del Holocausto. Me tengo que salir por la ventana.
According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938.
Antes del 15 de septiembre del 35 se apoyan las leyes antivaqueranas, es decir, hace el pueblo que se llama Wagen, digamos como los alemanes, la sombra marrón pone como la orden para que los maten a todos los hueones. Y después la sombra marrón es como los nazis empiezan como a expandirse, y empiezan a hacer como redadas, ir buscando gente. Y el 45 pierde.
Come on, Oscar, we need to find more clues. Souvenirs here look more upmarket than the ones I've seen elsewhere.
I hope you won't hold it against me. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, Fraulein.
Can't leave now. There are still things to do here.
Va a haber una tormenta. Todos se metan en sus casas. Todas las actividades culturales se suspenden. Es como acá cuando llueve. Se puede alemán.
In loving memory of all those who lost their lives that terrible night. Ackerman, Fisher, Yorga. I can't find Dana here.
Acá está. No. Dana.
Keller, Meyer, Ortel. I'm getting close. Otto, Pfeiffer. What if...
Impossible.
Anton and Lena Rose. Dana's parents. Oh God. They were killed during the pogrom.
Is Dana Rose also mentioned?
It doesn't look like it, no. But I need to be sure.
I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
El programa era una especie de cuando llegaban los militares a matar gente. Acá mataban a los de Wagen, perdón. ¿Dónde está para tomar la micro? Puta, la jugabilidad como las weas, sí. Debo decir. Tengo que ir a la pensión.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker.
Sorry, what?
Dana Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling. Waiting for the tram, aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Walker. Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta?
Connecting the dots, are we? You're a very clever young woman. But you must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram. Would you be so kind?
Tenéis que ver la historia completa. Estoy subiendo en YouTube. Porque esto es una verdadera película. máquina. Todo es mecánico.
So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
Why did you change your name?
I didn't. I just took it back. You see, I was born and raised in London. My parents were diplomats from Austria. Janet Blake was always my real name.
And how did you become a British military officer? It doesn't sound like the usual career path for a famous artist.
Very true indeed, Miss Walker. But I actually have been both during my lifetime. The British Secret Service hired me as soon as they heard I was going to work close to the Brown Shadow in Ostertal. Back in the 30s, that was, just before I met Dana at the refuge.
So you were some kind of double agent?
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector then redirected me towards the Bridge of Mists. And that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
I guess you have new information about Dana for me?
I might very well indeed, Miss Walker, but what if you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
La mamá, que es la hija.
Don't take this the wrong way, Colonel, but I really need to know what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby.
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while.
El otro juego que es parecido, todo mecánico, como esto, es BioShock. Pero la versión... Oh, un submarino. BioShock 2. La secuela, no me acuerdo muy bien el nombre. Sí, es como un bote. ¿Qué pasó? No sabía que me gustaban las maquinarias tanto. hija para la caga. Bueno, tiene
I'm
que tener
sorry,
como
Miss
80 años.
Walker, but chasing you around that bridge was more exhausting than I thought.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah, nonsense. I know how eager you are to find out about Dana. So you go first. I'll meet you at section 08. I'll come meet you there.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Oof. It's cold as hell here. How the heck do I get myself into these situations?
Siempre se meten weas en los juegos anteriores.
These ruins, they look like they're from the Middle Ages or something.
¿A dónde iba yo?
There's something sinister about all this.
Have no fear, Kate Walker. The sun's setting, and you're all alone in an isolated and derelict place. Statistically speaking, it is highly improbable that you'll meet anybody, good or bad.
Thank you, Oscar, but please do me a favor. Stop trying to reassure me, would you?
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Ese sanatorio debe ser el hospital.
This place gives me the creeps. Looks like... Oh, jeez.
Un cementerio.
What is it, Kate Walker?
This place, it's a cemetery, Oscar. I think Dana's a cemetery. Oh my God. Section D.
Ni cagando iría solo a un cementerio. Solo no.
The inscription has faded away. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. Impossible to get through here. Better find another way. Illegible. Section M. Seems so old. This place must be centuries old. Impossible to read. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. Section F. Illegible. Section B. A cemetery. Oh my God.
Me la volví al principio.
Section G. It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though. The undertakers must store their tools in it. It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though. Section K. Impossible to get through here. Better find another way. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. The inscription has faded away.
No puedo subir.
Impossible to get through here. Better find another way. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. Section D. Impossible to read. A cemetery. Oh my God. Illegible.
B.
Section B. Section F. Impossible to read. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. Section P.
O, P. Claro, tiene que estar para allá. Muévete, busqué. Oh, se quedó pegado. Ya sé.
Section P.
Esta debería ser la O.
Section M. Illegible. Section M. Section P.
Y es la O.
I recognize some of the names here. Pretty interesting. But I should get back to what I was doing.
Puta, me perdí, man.
It's not here. I need directions. Section F. Illegible. Section B. Impossible to get through. I'll have to find a way to go around it.
Para acá.
A cemetery. Oh my God.
Tremendo cementerio. Me gusta. Porque son brutales los cementerios. Tenemos que ir a un cementerio. Yo fui a uno de noche. Tengo que encontrar la tumba O8. Yo fui a un cementerio acá en Copiapó en la noche. Había un tour y fui.
Impossible to read. Section D.
Tengo que encontrar una tumba, pero no sé dónde está.
The inscription has faded away.
Pero ¿por qué abres así?
Impossible to get through here. Better find another way.
qué bueno que te haya gustado el cementerio.
Section K. Section K. A dead end. I'll have to go back.
Puta, me pierdo en los laberintos, man. No tengo llave.
The Undertakers must store their tools in it. It needs a key. It doesn't look that strong, though. This cemetery is like a maze, and it's in a terrible state of disrepair.
If you like, Kate Walker, you can leave me in front of the cemetery map so I can help you.
¿Ya? ¿Dónde está?
This cemetery is like a maze, and it's in a terrible state of disrepair.
If you like, Kate Walker, you can leave me in front of the cemetery map so I can help you.
Section D.
Llegué a la sección P.
Illegible. This cemetery is like a maze, and it's in a terrible state of disrepair.
If you like, Kate Walker, you can leave me in front of the cemetery map so I can help you.
I'm gonna need you to be my eyes, Oscar.
Will do. Just call me whenever you need directions.
I need help here!
I do the thinking, she does the walking. Fine by me. Section O. That's the one Kate Walker needs to reach. Section O. That's the one Kate Walker needs to reach.
Oscar, I'm kind of lost here.
All right. Section O. That's the one Kate Walker needs to reach.
Ya tengo que bajar.
Section F. Can you tell me where I am?
Reporting for duty.
Acá
Once
estoy.
again.
Tengo que llegar acá. Tengo que seguir derecho.
I can't figure out where to go.
What would she do without me? Section O. That's the one Kate Walker needs to reach.
Acá voy a llegar a la sección P.
Section P. I need directions, Oscar.
Let's see.
Pero Oscar no me ayuda ni una weá. Tendría que bajar acá a la M y seguir ese camino.
Section M. I need your eyes, Oscar.
Acá estoy. Por acá.
Section O. That's it.
El O8. La encontré. Está enterrada.
Anna Rose, 1938.
Ana.
Gone to a better place. Oh no.
Ana. Pero a quien busco es a Dana. Ahí viene la vieja.
What happened? Dana's health had deteriorated at the sanatorium. Her coughing fits, the pregnancy, and all the stress about Leon being on the run out there in Baltayar. It was just too much for her to bear. The doctors had to put her to sleep before her delivery. There were complications, and when she woke up, her parents told her the terrible news. They had already buried the baby girl.
¿Cómo la hija murió?
And afterwards?
Dana became sterile because of the complications during childbirth. So she remained at the sanatorium a few months more.
Entonces ella no era
She
la hija.
was devastated, poor darling.
That's how she survived the pogroms.
Yes, but that didn't mean she was safe.
How come the Brown Shadow didn't go after Dana? They controlled Ostertal back then, right?
Oh, they would have eventually, believe me.
So what happened afterwards?
Dana lost everything. Her parents, her baby, Leon. I think she would have just given up if I hadn't been there that day. But I had to go to London. Back then, I used to get invited every year or so to all kinds of artistic events. I could then make out my report to the British Secret Service without arousing the Brown Shadow's suspicion. So I took Dana with me to save her from them.
No es